I think Olight is probably the pioneer for the flat flashlight that's getting popular recently, and this is the latest from them. Okay, welcome back to UDC channel. This is Jay. Now almost everyone's making them. I did a couple of them previously. Let's compare the size and shape. With different approaches. By the way, they're having another flash sale for the Thanksgiving. I got this from their previous flash sale, so I'm a flash sale behind. It took me that long to get my hands on their products. The gods, if you're watching this, please make the flash sale available worldwide. Not everyone lives in the States, you know. Anyways, a little bit of history before we take a closer look at this. I wasn't interested until they released the seasons for the first version. As always, I love the Winter and Eternal, but I didn't pull the trigger. The next obvious one is the brass, the Freedom brass to be exact, which has a cool stonewash antique look. I wanted to get one, but wasn't able to find one. Fast forward, there are two other stonewash versions, Such in Stonewash TI and the very latest Arkfeld Pro Copper Bones, which is available for a discount on their Thanksgiving flash sale right now. It will be cool to collect all three, Winter, Eternal, Freedom, or Freedom, Such, and Bones. Okay, back to this. Let's see the box first. Even the box has a premium look to it. Not the regular white box with the product image. It came with the regulars, manuals, Olight proprietary magnetic charging cable, plus this cool coin with the same futuristic design. My all coin collection so far. There are two things that attracted me to this. One, the clean angular geometric futuristic design. Almost reminds me of a certain truck. And two, OAL. Let's take a closer look around the design. If you've been following my channel, you should know that I'm a sucker for this futuristic design language. Now let's talk about that special alloy. It's called OAL or Olight Aluminum, which I'm guessing similar to 7075. Both of these have natural anodization without added pigments. I kinda dig this natural color. In fact, I think it has to be this way. They tried creating a new color, in this case blue, and failed their QC standard. So they discounted heavily on their current Thanksgiving 2024 flash sale. This denser alloy also has some special treatments over the regular 6061 alloy. This has crafted texture grip versus the regular grooves, and it has a laser perforated battery indicator, which means many tiny holes instead of bigger ones with lens. And all the logo and writings are engraved without any coloring, which I like. Even the warning sign. I was so excited that I forgot to add the free engraving option when I ordered this, but I'm kinda glad I didn't, because the engraving is different from this. it actually scratches the surface, so they show up as white. Let's get back to this. The thing about these flat lights, they're usually versatile. Each of these has different kind of versatility. This Arkfeld combines all three outputs in the front, which might look cleaner. The problem with this, at least for me, is the built-in battery. I much prefer the other flat ones like this, though not anywhere as thin. I take replaceable batteries anytime. Now let's talk about the business end. It has regular cool white LED, a green laser, and a UV. It's now offered in a neutral white option, which was not available then. I would have definitely opted for it. If I decided to take advantage of the blue one, I'll definitely pick the neutral white options. Besides the angular design and the material, the only other differences versus the Pro is the additional 100 lumens for the white light, which doesn't really mean anything, and a slightly sturdier clip. So if you if you opted for this, you probably do it for the design and the material. Now let's talk about the UI and this 2-in-1 rotary and side switch, metal switch. The additional rotary switch selector makes the UI a lot simpler, just like this one. One benefit is you know exactly which mode you're gonna get before even turning on the light, and two, you can auto switch while the light is on. For each mode, it's a simple one click on, one click off. For the white light, long press to cycle to the next mode up. And just like most Olight, it has memory. Fortunately, there's a shortcut to moonlight by long pressing. And the moonlight is quite low, rated at 1 lumen. Not as low as some of their other lights with 0.5 lumens. Yeah, I think you can tell. And what I really like about Olight Moonlight is that it's not part of the cycle, but it's memorized. Now for the special mode, this time somehow Olight tried something different. They switched the regular interface. Double click for strobe instead for turbo, and triple click for turbo instead of strobe by default. Fortunately, they provide a way to switch them back. On lockout by long pressing, press 10 or more times and hold on the last one to switch between the two options. And there's one extra mode, double press and hold for the timer shutdown for 3 or 9 minutes while the light is on. For the UV and green laser, it's the same one click on, one click off. However, on the green laser, just like the workhorse, we can turn the white light at the same time so we can see better what the green laser is pointing at by double clicking while the laser is on, which defaults to high, but we can cycle the white LED down to medium and low by long pressing it. Before we take it outside for some beam shot, I want to talk about my suggestion of an Arkfeld Mini. I submitted the old designer idea a while back. Now Nightcore is making it happen. I wish to have a OLED version. Honestly, this length is probably better to hold, just nice for all your fingers, and the battery life will definitely suffer. But just imagine how cool or cute this would look. I'm a sucker for stubby lights. I almost always opted for a short tube option whenever possible. Sometimes even when it's not possible, I did some kind of mods. And Olight also shortened some of their lights before. I kinda dig this new size, which I might review next. Not as short as their other 18350s or 16340s. This is probably more like 18500 lights in length. So this will be nice. Okay, let's just take it outside. Okay, let's see Arkfeld Ultra. Start with ultra low, moonlight. Bump up to low, medium, high. Turbo. Now let's see the UV. Can't see far, it's not really meant for throw. And the laser. Let's see it with the white light. Low, medium, and high. Okay. I really dig this new design, and this material is almost as cool as the titanium while being better at heat dissipation. If you're in the market for a flat flashlight and don't mind the built-in battery, I recommend this version in a neutral white. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye now.